Coming to you live from the Shoppes of Solana in West El Paso. It's the Workday Grind with TonyP on Stream915 Radio.
All right, here we are, Wednesday, Workday Grind. It's going to be a great show. About to turn on Stream915 Radio as well as the Workday Grind on Stream915 Radio. If you want to listen to the music, highly encourage you to do so. Go to stream915.com, create your free account, and begin listening to Stream915 Radio and the Workday Grind. So here we go.
Coming to you live.
All right, here we are, everybody. It's the Workday Grind on this Wednesday, May 13th. Yes, we are about to approach mid-May. I'd like to thank you very much for listening, and if you're joining us on our live stream, video live stream, thank you very much for watching. Greatly appreciate it. It's going to be a great show today because today we're going to discuss even more details about Nature Through Our Hands event happening this weekend at La Nube. If you got a chance to tune in on Monday, we spoke with Alicia Swan. She was the Vice President of Community Transformation with La Nube, and she joined us to talk about La Nube as a whole, as well as Nature Through Our Hands, excuse me. And today we're gonna even nail it down very much into the details because we have Rufina Ray. She is the owner of DIY Workshop, content partner here at Stream915 Studios, and she is also the organizer for Nature Through Our Hands, and so she's gonna be joining us at the 12 o'clock hour to discuss Nature Through Our Hands event in detail. So looking forward to hearing more about what's to come this weekend. Don't forget to go to stream915.com, create your free account, and if you want to listen to the music, go to stream915.com, create your free account, click on Stream915 Radio, and that is where you can listen to Stream915 Radio 24/7 along with my show, along with the 915 Mix with Murphman every Wednesday, tonight actually from 6 to 8 p.m., Jet Tags Radio every Sunday 12 to 2, as well as Vibes in the 915 with the Murphman on Sunday nights 4 to 6 p.m. That is where our live shows are, straight live here from our Stream915 Studios inside the Shoppes of Solana, 750 Sunland Park Drive. Come by and see us, say hi, check out our 3D printed items, as well as our laser engraved items. And if you create a free account on stream915.com, you will get a 10% discount off of your final purchase here at Stream915 Studios. It's going to be a great show, everybody. Definitely looking forward to learning more about La Nube this weekend, about Nature Through Our Eyes, and I'm going to provide you with the details as to what we're going to be doing there this weekend, so stay tuned. I'm Tony P with the Workday Grind, and let's get to some music, shall we? producer and show host for the Workday Grind every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. You can listen live on Stream915 Radio, live right here from our Stream915 Studios inside the Shoppes of Solana in West El Paso, Texas. If you want to come by and visit us and say hi, feel free to do so. 750 Sunland Park Drive, West El Paso. We are right below the food court, and right across from the elevators is where you will find Stream915 Studios. We also have our Stream915 Studio store, where you can check out some of our 3D printed items, very custom-made 3D printed items, compliments of my fiance Tanya. She is the host of Block Builders on Stream915 right now. You can check it out, but you can also come in here and see what cool 3D printed items we have for sale, as well as laser engraved items. And if you sign up for Stream915 for your free account and show us, you will get 20% off your final purchase. We also have, for this month, RC car setups. Yeah, we got a lot of RC cars. We got dinosaurs, we got monster trucks, we got street cars, a bulldozer, what is it called? I just drew a blank right now. But we have a lot of cars, okay? And we also have the Battle Royale bumper cars here in our arena on the podcast side. So the way what we do is, when we're not doing any podcasting on that side, we are going to be setting it up for a bunch of different attractions over the summer. And for the month of May, we have our RC arena set up, so you can bring the kids, you can bring yourself, you can come and play with our RC cars for a few minutes. Or you can bring your spouse, significant other, family members, and you can do a battle royale for up to 10 minutes. And it'll be the four of you, and you basically bump into each other in our bumper cars, our little RC bumper cars. It's very cute. People love it. Got to come by and see it for yourself during mall hours while we're open. Come by and see it. And it's only going to be available for a couple more weeks, and then in June we're actually going to be changing it up a little bit. You never know what we're going to have next. So highly encourage you to follow us on our socials, of course. We always put information out there as well, but always come by and see us. Say hi. We have that information right here in our studio, and you can always stay up to date on everything happening here at Stream915 Studios. And if this is the first time you listening or watching the Workday Grind, I'm TonyP. I'm the executive producer here at Stream915 Studios. We are a creative studio here inside the Shoppes of Solana. We create podcasts. We create live streams. We create video podcasts, video courses, original series, short films, and so much more. And you can see everything that we create at stream915.com. All you have to do is create your free account at stream915.com, and you can browse and see what content we have to offer. Everything is 100% locally created here in El Paso, Texas. And we have content partners that are waiting to show you what they have created. A lot of the content is free, and some of it is our premium content, and it is a 7-day rental. So if you were to make a purchase and want to watch one of the video courses or short films or whatnot, all you got to do is just click the complete your transaction, and you get to watch that video for 7 days. Yeah, pretty simple, right? And you're supporting Stream915 Studios, as well as supporting the local creator economy. So how's that for you, right? So we're basically like a Netflix for El Paso. That's basically what we call ourselves. And believe it or not, when I tell people that, they still give me that look on their face like, okay, I know what Netflix is, but I don't know what you mean. It's such a strange look that they gave me. So what I do is I literally show them. And I show them, and all of a sudden, the light bulb blinks right overhead. Literally, it just like, it almost breaks on top of their head because they realize, wow, this is pretty cool. This is neat. This is different. And that's what we are here at Stream915 Studios. We try to do things a little bit different here and hope that you become a user and a visitor and a patron of Stream915.com. So please do that for us. We appreciate that. So yeah, that's what's happening in May. Let's talk a little bit about what's happening this weekend. And in about 30 minutes, we're going to have Rufina join us on the show. She is the owner of DIY Workshop El Paso. She is a content partner. You can see a couple of her videos on stream915.com. And she is the owner of, or excuse me, she is the organizer of Nature Through Our Hands event that is happening that starts on Friday, May 15th through the 17th at La Nube Steam Discovery Center. Basically what happens is you go to La Nube, you pay your admission, and you get to experience the Nature Through Our Eyes exhibition event as part of your admission pass. And it's pretty much happening all weekend. So how we're going to contribute to that is we are going to set up Stream915 Radio to basically create a very beautiful and exotic sound for the event. Like, we're literally going to transform Stream915 Radio into nature sounds and serenity music and sounds of nature, basically. So when people go through the exhibition, they're going to be immersive. That's the goal, at least. We're also going to be showing some nature-related videos and animations that hasn't been dropped yet on our platform. That's going to premiere at Nature Through Our Eyes. And then in a couple days later, they will go on stream915.com for you to take a look. So highly encourage you to go out to Nature Through Our Eyes event this weekend and see for yourself what we're going to be doing there and what it's all about. Plus, we have a internet speed test today, and the goal is to ensure that we have the proper speed for our internet to be able to live stream on Saturday. That's the goal. I will give more details about that on Friday's show and get confirmation for sure. I believe we can do it, but I will hold my confirmation until Friday's show. But we are going to go to La Nube today, and we're going to be doing the speed test to make sure everything's going to run smooth for the event. And if it is, great. Then we will see you for the live stream on Saturday at La Nube. All right. So that is my little spiel there. Let's get back to some music, shall we? Because, at the end of the day, Workday Grind is all about me talking, interviews, as well as playing music. So definitely want to keep it balanced for you. And let's play some Jimmy Eat World, shall we? So this is the Workday Grind on Stream915 Radio. I am TonyP. Thank you so much for listening.
Coming to you live from the Shoppes of Solana in West El Paso, it's the Workday Grind with TonyP on Stream915 Radio.
Back again, it's the Workday Grind. It is the 12 o'clock hour, and I would like to thank you so much for listening to the Workday Grind. I am TonyP, executive producer and your host of the Workday Grind every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time on Stream915 Radio. And if you're watching the live video stream, thank you so much for watching. Very much appreciated. Prefer you to listen though, because I play some pretty badass music on Stream915 Radio on my show. So I'd like for you to go to stream915.com, create your free account, and click on Stream915 Radio. It's 24/7, and we also have our live show starting with Workday Grind every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. We have 915 Mix tonight and every Wednesday with the Murph Man. It's from 6 to 8 p.m. And we have Jet Tags Radio every Sunday, 12 to 2 p.m. Michael and Don play indie music. Very fascinating, and it's cool indeed. And then to finale the week and the weekend, we have Vibes in the 915 with the Murph Man, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. right here on Stream915 Radio, streaming live from inside the Shoppes of Solana. And if you want to come and see us, come by and say hi to us. We're 750 Sunland Park Drive. We're right below the food court and right across from the elevator. You can come by and say hi to us. Check out our studio store. We have 3D printed items. We have laser engraved items. We have DIY workshop items, which we'll talk about with Rufina here in just a few minutes. And we also create podcasts, live stream, video podcasts, original series, short films, and so much more. Some of it is here from inside our Stream915 Studios. And the only way you're going to be able to check it out is at stream915.com. Create your free account and take a look at it today. There's my spiel. There it is. So we have today, we have Rufina Ray.
Hi.
There you are. You want to turn on this microphone there so everybody can hear you on the
Good?
video live stream. There you are.
Yes. Now I can hear myself.
You can hear yourself for sure. So here we are. We're going to talk about, let's see, what are we going to talk about today? Let's talk about first DIY workshop. Mm-hmm. And then we're going to go into nature through our hands. How does that sound to you?
Yes.
All right.
Sounds good.
Very, very cool. Okay, so first and foremost, let's talk about Rufina. The last time that we talked, we did an interview, wow.
A long time ago.
A long time ago, right?
It was over the phone.
Yeah. And now here we are inside the studio.
Gosh, time is flying.
Right?
Yeah.
And it's incredible to be here. It's incredible to be inside the studio. And this is your first time being here on my show. And
yeah.
I mean, you've been coming.
It's been a lot of changes. Like a lot of changes happened since last time we had actual interview with you. Like instead of being like over phone, look at this now. Look at all of this equipment with all of this studio setup. It's amazing. I'm really proud of you, Tony. Like you,
that.
I love to see people that I'm engaged with about getting bigger, growing. I'm like adore it.
You're part of this journey with us for sure, Rufina. You are, and you've been coming here to the studio for the past few months, right? But this is your first time inside the fishbowl.
Yes, it's exactly like a
Yeah,
fishbowl.
you're on the spotlight today. But all right, let's talk about DIY workshop. All right, tell us all about it.
So yeah, in the last interview we were talking about how I like started it, like being a single mom, how I started growing it, just making living off, and slowly by slowly I started growing this DIY workshop, and actually it created its own community. Its own community, and the people, like lately, I'm so sorry guys, we don't have that many workshops lately because we've been busy with different other things. But people reaching me out like, hey, when is your next workshop? Like Visit El Paso, City of El Paso hired our DIY workshop last weekend to host the workshop with a hat painting. The one that we did actually here, first ever workshop we did here, right?
Yeah, that was the first one.
It was the first one, yeah. It was great, just, I don't know, I'm feeling like a little bit like emotional right now because it's been a long journey. If I look back, for real, it's something. It's something.
Yeah.
But I'm really grateful, and for Tony for letting us hosting these workshops here, and also I'm really thankful for everybody who following us, everybody who's supporting us. And this is like a female-owned business. This is a single mom operated business, and now starting just by myself. Now I have 2 people assisting, and my little child is growing bigger now. It's getting a little bit easier. And we definitely, starting June, we will have way more workshops planning to come, and that would be something that nobody else, like our other craft studio, don't have it.
Yeah.
So something unique and special. It's not going to be just painting. No, it's going to be different. I'm not going to open all the secrets yet.
Okay, fair enough. But let's generalize real quick as what DIY workshop is, and then I will kind of chime in as to how DIY is going to be different here at Stream915 Studios. So tell us about it.
So the DIY workshop was created just to spend the time with friends and family to create some different art. Would it be art just for kids, that there would be sensory activities, hand-eye coordination, or would it be for adults that would create something unique, something they would be proud of, something that they would be able to display on their shelf as a decor, or it would be like a little pillowcase on a bench or on a couch, or it would be hat, or a little bears painting that you can put like a little art decor in your shelf in the library area or wherever you desire.
Yeah.
And yeah, we started that just making small events, then we grow in the bigger, and now we're hosting bigger events and bigger venues, and more and more people actually would like to try something with us, because again, we are not offering like any other studios here in El Paso. No, it's something different.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. So you basically, what's it called? We met Art Space.
Yes.
We were doing the First Friday exhibitions, and then things kind of changed. You left venues. We found and moved into Stream915 Studios, and basically you were kind of working with your other friend and having the workshops here, and we basically said, come on over here and start doing your workshops here, and that's kind of where it all started. Now, what is going to be different with you being here, right? Is they're going to make it interactive.
It's
DIY
more
workshops.
interactive for sure,
Yeah.
because we made some feedback from our first workshop, and we asked people like, what would you like to have? And we got some like trivia ideas, we got some interactive interviews, maybe some like singing and like doing things like fun for couples, fun for kids, parents. So this is definitely a different level of the workshops, hosting it here with Stream915 Studio, and I'm excited to see like upcoming stuff.
Yeah, no, for sure. And just to go a little further into the workshop details, is we are going to make it interactive in a sense where we're going to live stream it.
Yes.
We're going to have trivia.
Yes.
We're going to have drinks.
Yes,
and
that's one of
alcohol.
the part.
Yep. Compliments of Tapville Social.
Yes.
We're going to have contests and giveaways.
Yes.
And we're going to interact with the patrons, because that's what they wanted. That's what they told us at our first DIY workshop. They said, hey, can you involve us in the live stream as well?
So it's not just recording. It's not just recording what we're doing. No, it's actually interacting with the customers while they're painting and doing something else. They having like a minute or two maximum, like a break, like having like have fun, just reset and go in again, like with the workshop, doing their project.
Yeah, exactly. And it's, you have the sip and pours, right? You have the, the wine tasting DIY workshops and all that stuff. And, that's kind of common, right? But we decided, based on the feedback from the first DIY workshop, that time to amp it up a little bit.
Yeah,
you know,
people
do
want
what
to
we
be
do.
engaged not
Yeah.
only on with their own project, but also what's happening around
Yeah.
to create this magic around, like
Yeah.
making them feeling they're living in, how you say it, like a fishbowl. Like this is different.
It's so different, yeah. And they saw me and Tanya walking around taking shots of them. I'm saying video shots, not drink shots.
We
Yeah.
should bring that.
Right, but no, they were watching themselves on the big TV inside
Mm-hmm.
the studio, and they would look at themselves, and then after the workshop, they'd be like, "Can we be a part of this too?
Yeah.
Like, can you talk to us as well?" We're like, "Absolutely can,
Mm-hmm.
right?" And so that's what's going to be cool about DIY workshop here at Stream915 Studios, you know. And can you give everybody, because I know we have some workshops this month, but you're also I know you were going to tease a little bit of the workshops for next month, but you want to give everybody just kind of a general idea of what are the common workshops that happen with DIY.
So in the previously we did candle making, and it's not just the candle making where you pour the wax over the wick. No, you actually making your own. You're choosing your own jar. We usually provide the different shapes, different sizes. You're choosing your own jar. You're choosing your own wax. Would it be soy wax or gel wax? It's like different texture in different varieties. You're choosing your own colors. You're choosing your own fragrance. You're just putting it together, and more than that, you decorating it with different toppers that would be pre-made before the workshop. In the previous workshops, me and my son did like little soy wax toppers, and my son, he's 3, he was like, Mom, I want to help. And one morning he woke up seeing me doing it, and he got crying like, oh no, I wanted to help. Why you start doing it without me? I was like, okay. And we do have a lot of different toppers. Will it be design? Will it be colors? Will it be spices?
Mm-hmm.
That actually popped crazy last year. I remember when I just launched it, it was just like people were coming, and back then I was doing it in art space. So people will come in, and I did not have enough chairs to sit there. I did not have enough chairs. So we did candle making, we did painting, but again, I'm not a painter. Like my assistant Fernanda, she is better at painting than me. And anyway, I'm good in copy and paste. So people would draw it on top. But so painting, sewing camp, we launched it this year. Finally, because I've been thinking about it for over a year since Fernanda actually came on the interview with me to work with a DIY workshop, and she said, I know how to sew. We can do like a sewing camp. And it was bringing and growing this idea in my head, but I was a little bit scared to launch it. But finally, I was like, put myself together. Rufina, we're doing it. Yeah, we launched this sewing camp, and already it's been 3 classes, 3 weeks. So on the first one, so first of all, it's just 6 weeks course, and every week, so every class, a person taking home something they just made. First day it was a bandana, something simple, straight lines, easy to make. Everybody can make it. And second week it was a tote bag. It was like a custom-made fabric, so we deliver in different fabrics. So first of all, how many times I said first of all?
I don't know.
It was already too many, but sorry. So on the classes, we actually deliver everything you need. You don't need to bring anything here. Just come in and enjoy the workshop. So we, on the second was a tote bag. Third week we did a little pillowcase for customers, like a doggy bed. And so she chose the fabric, she chose the size, and we went and made it, and it perfectly fit, even though she didn't know exact measurements. Besides that, like painting, candle making, coloring and painting hats, tote bags, making little bookmarks that with real flowers, gosh, my
Yeah,
head is
there's a
just
lot.
blowing. It's a lot.
There's a lot.
It's just a part. It's just a part what we've did. But
Yeah,
it's
and-
been.
Yeah, and then of course let's not forget, you know, in the past you've also had open paint sessions and everything else.
Yes.
But yeah,
And making ornaments, like depending on the season, everything like popping up. I'm sorry, my mind can deliver sometimes very weird ideas, and I was like, have to put myself together, like, how to make it work.
yes, yeah, and that's perfectly fine, because when we were first starting out with everything, and I told this to everybody, I'll never say no unless it's illegal or it's technologically impossible. Other than that, let's experiment and see what happens, right? And with, you know, us working together and you having workshops here at Stream915 Studios, we are going to make it more interactive. You're going to come in, you're going to have some drinks, even food. You're going to have a charcuterie board, some complimentary chips and dip. And then that's when the party starts, because we're literally going to play great music, song requests, contest, interactive, live stream. If we essentially sell out, we will actually close the studio. So this way people won't actually walk in and bother while it's happening, but they'll still be able to see inside and, you know, through the fish bowls here and everything, but they will have to wait for the next one to do it, right?
It's definitely gonna be way more interesting than it was before, and I notice about myself, to do exactly the same over and over and over, it's getting bored for me. I'm like, I don't want to teach exactly the same the next week, so I'm doing something different, and I'm pushing my own limits, and I'm pushing myself to be better, and at the same time it's different. And people and the community, everybody needs something new, like a hunting for something new.
Yes, indeed, for sure, which is why we're here.
Yeah.
Because we do something different all the time, right? Hence the RC track out there, which reminds me, I know it's kind of crazy, but you know, you do have a couple of videos on stream915.com, particularly the hat workshop that you demonstrated. And then Leo
I forgot
is
about
the
that.
youngest content creator we have. He did episode 2 of Block Builders with my son Matthew, right on the podcast side of the display
my
class.
son Leo, 3-year-old,
And he
it was
there.
amazing. I actually been hiding behind these black curtains and like listening what they're doing, what they're talking, and Matthew was great. Like he was so patient. He was so like guiding Leo to look for certain detail, and this is very great with, especially with Lego, with the smaller details. Kids actually learning how to focus on one or another thing and looking specific detail to put it together in a puzzle. This is great brain activity. It's
Indeed, yeah, and you're absolutely right. Matthew absolutely loved to have Leo there, and they were just kind of feeding that energy off of each other, right?
Yeah.
Leo was very much focused on helping Matthew.
Yeah, he was so like, he wanted to help for sure, and he wanted to be there. And I'm really surprised how actually it turned out, because I put, when I hosted last year on June, the first ever kids art exhibition, and Leo's art being displayed there too, and all he did is he just poured the paint over the bunny and like bears, so we just put them there and it was displayed. People been interested about it, and he was technically the youngest artist back then. Now he's the youngest content creator.
At least with us, for sure.
Oh gosh, just remember how, I'm sorry, I can talk a lot about my son.
Oh,
but
can.
when we came here, and he was like wanted to help to paint the studio, so Leo actually put
He helped
some,
that too, yeah. Yeah, we definitely had some B-roll of him doing that for sure. And so if you are thinking about going to stream915.com, create your free account, and you can actually watch Block Builders episode 2 for free, featuring my son Matthew and Rufina's son Leo. It was totally cute. It's a total kids video. Have sound effects, cute music, visual effects that just will keep the kids engaged for sure. And it's about 16 minutes long, so it's not super long. So, and that's just one of many things that we do here at Stream915 Studios, and I'm definitely looking forward to having those workshops where we can start to begin to show people what we have in store for them. I know that you were doing the sewing boot camp, and it's kind of more of a mellow side on that part. So if you want to do something a little more on the mellow side, then I encourage you to go to the sewing boot camp. Go to DIYworkshopep.com and book it today. But if you want to experience what we're going to be doing with DIY, definitely go to DIYworkshopep.com and sign up for the next ones, because they're going to be wild, especially in the summertime.
Summertime, yes. Summertime when kids are going to school break, that definitely would be more activities engaging kids to keep them busy for a couple hours while parents would be able to rest a little bit. So
right, yeah, for sure. So
but we would not forget about adults neither, so mom and dad would be able to come in the evening sessions and have a drink or just talk, be in the radio station, live streaming. You guys welcome.
Yeah, and that's one thing that's different about DIY too, is that we partnered with Tapville Social here inside the mall, and they're going to basically come. Lorraine, she's fantastic. Her and Todd and Ashley been the best. And they're essentially going to come in and take orders, go out, fill it, come back.
You don't have to bring your own beer.
You don't have to.
Yeah,
no more
just
BYOB.
make it easier. We're trying to make it easier and welcoming for everybody.
Yep, no more BYOB. It's not needed.
Not needed.
Cool. Yeah. All right, let's focus now on the nature through our hands.
Yeah.
Now, I kind of got a little bit of a background for you on how this became about, but I'd really like for you to explain in detail as to how it all started. So do tell.
So as an artist, in living in an artist community, one of my friends actually sent me the link and screenshots that MCAT is offering some financial help to host different exhibitions, like grants and fundings.
Okay, what is CAD? Be sure to
it's a Museum Culture Affair department. So they work, this specifically, the Art Activate program is specifically funded from different, like a hotel program, I believe. I'm not sure exactly how it works, but I believe that it's like a traveling agencies, hotel, like visitors, all of the funds comes partially something from there. So my friend sent me a link and like, hey, you should apply. I look at that, and it took me about a week or so to have an idea what I want to do, because I have a lot of things in my head. Sometimes I need to go through the shelves and like find different things, like pulling out, would it work? No, put it back, take another one. Would it work? Yeah, let's do this one. So definitely I have to manage my brain is like actual shelf, to put it somewhere in the shelf, forget about it, and then like, oh yeah, let's do that one. And Nature Through Our Hands, the idea about that is to engage local artists doing different, because when I visited different art exhibitions that we hosted together,
right,
and the ones that I've been separately, even markets, people selling a lot of art and craft related with nature. Would it be desert? Would it be some sea life? Would it be flowers? A lot of people love flowers. So I decided, okay, I would love to do my own giant fabric made petals and put them together in a flower. So I started making this a little bit. I liked it, but I put it again on the shelf for next time. And then this opportunity came with the Art Activate program. And I was like, why not putting it together with a local artist, with the local vendors? And we were looking for a venue, and unfortunately, original one like fell off. But thanks to Lanube actually offered a help, and they gave enough space to host this art exhibition. It would call Nature Through Our Hands, because people would explore, touch, deliver like nature to their minds and see the beauty how it is. So if we're talking about the installation, like large flowers that are gonna be there, so it's not only like people can touch it, but they also see sometimes flowers are like tiny, but these ones would be big, like like a full size of human. And So that's part of the idea. And then I thought, well, visitors would need something else, not just flowers, not just cactuses. That's why I thought, okay, let's go with the nature and make like a petting zoo. And that's how Conservation El Paso, they came actually saying like, yeah, we're in. And like last moment, they're just like, we're in. We're bringing our snake. We're bringing our bearded dragon.
Oh, bearded dragon.
Yeah,
okay.
bearded dragon. Yeah, and we are gonna do live streaming of it. It's gonna be some educational videos on preventing and secure the nature, showing different variety of the seasons. So it would be interactive. It would be something new for El Paso because nobody ever did it, like putting it all together. It has different themes. It has the flowers more like springtime, and also has sea life, like a nature created, and also the desert. So every part that we're living around except sea life, we don't have ocean here, but it's still
Right.
we're doing it, and it's gonna be a few workshops as well. It's all fully free for everybody. It's just gonna be 2 workshops a day. Sensory activities, of course, would be engaged. So people gonna make kits. I'm gonna make little coral reef of the pasta painting, and of course, we are going to create with the entire community. We are going to create a mural. So everybody would have little 3x3-inch canvases. They can decorate it the way they want it, but we would trace the actual design on it. After all, we're gonna put them back together. And in my understanding, people who approved this grant, my grant that I proposed it originally, that I think somebody already mentioned they're gonna be displaying it in the airport. So like this artwork, the mural one, would be donated to the airport. So everybody, every visitor who comes to El Paso through the airplane, they would be able to see it.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
So
to
if
hear.
you would like to join, just visit us from 15th to 17th of May at La Nube and the first floor. It's right behind the interactive screen. We are gonna be there.
Yes, and I was kind of talking a little bit about a little bit more details, and so I'm glad that you kind of filled us in with the more details, because I know that things change all the time. But I'm glad that you were able to kind of set a solid foundation as to what we can expect. You said that the El Paso Conservation is going to be there with bearded dragon and some other reptiles. We still have the petting zoo there too, right? Is that
That's them.
Oh, that is
That's
them. They're all
them.
part
That's
of it.
them,
Okay,
yeah.
cool. And they're going to be there every day. Is that correct?
They're gonna be there on Friday from 1 to 4 p.m. Unfortunately, we cannot have them like entire day because it's a little bit too much for pets. So they will be there from 1 to 4 on Friday, and on a Saturday they would be from 10 to 3 or 2. I forgot. I think 3.
Okay.
But I will double check with you later.
Sure, no problem. But
Yeah.
it's definitely going to be something different. Now, the way it's going to work is that you go to La Nube and you pay your admission to the entire Steam Center,
Yes.
and you get Nature Through Our Hands exhibition event as part of your admission ticket. That's correct, right?
Yes. So
Yeah.
no extra charges for this exhibition. And I would like to remind people who are listening, some people think La Nube can be a little bit pricey, but believe me, when you go there and you're experiencing all of that, so many floors of different activities, it's worth it. And for those who has week card and a food stamp card, you just need to present it at the cashier and you will get discounted tickets. It's $5 per person, per adult, and $3 per child. It's way cheaper than regular price, but anyway, if you pay in regular price, it would worth to go to. It's like, definitely. Even
Right.
first time I was there, like my mouth's been open for 4 hours, like
Yeah, that was me. That was me last time I was there, because that was my first time being there, and I was like,
I
whoa.
still owe you a ticket.
I was like, whoa, this is crazy. And when we spoke to Alicia on Monday's show, I think a lot of people didn't realize that La Nube is a nonprofit, right?
Yes.
They're a 501c3, and they collect the admission tickets to basically pay for the operations, because they are, in a sense, mostly self-funded.
Yes.
And so they need the revenue to be able to support and sustain themselves. And that's what Alicia told me, which how I met Alicia was we went to La Nube for the first time, and I saw it because we had to get a lay of the land. And that's when I saw the interactive screen and how big it was. I was like, this is massive, this is great.
And you didn't even understand it was interactive screen until we actually told you.
No, absolutely not. And then when we were talking with Alicia and everything, you know, obviously I was telling earlier in the show that we're going to go and make sure that we do the speed test to make sure that we can achieve it, because the internet was horrible there. It was horrible. But they said we can patch into there, so we'll hopefully, God willing, everything works out, and we have the live stream on Saturday. And hopefully we will be able to put the live stream on the big TV too, because that's what she said we were going to do. That all depends on today. You know, after the show, I'm going to go and meet with them and see how it works out. But it's going to be a cool show. It's going to be very, very different than what we're used to. You know, basically asked me if we could help, and us as Stream915 content partners got together, and we said, sure, let's help. So we have video that's going to be showing on the projector that has never been seen before.
Okay. About the desert area.
Desert and Keystone Heritage Park, the Botanical Garden. They got great short film on that. You've got Isaiah that's producing a nature-related film. And you have Murphman that created some animations, some cartoon animations. So that's going to be running on a loop throughout the event, so people can watch it over and over again. So it's going to be wild. It's going to be fun. And we're going to program Stream915 Radio to have serenity music and nature sounds. So when people go in, they're going to be able to immerse themselves into that. Isn't that pretty cool? That's what we're going to do with Stream915 Radio.
Yeah, and just yesterday, Fernanda, my assistant, she showed me that she's going to participate as an artist as well, and she made a dress, sea life inspired, and it looked cute. It's very cute, and she saw it. She put the beads on, and I'm pretty sure because she makes wigs, she might put some wig on because with the makeup, because last time when she did something like that here, I was not in town, so everybody said like, whoa, she actually brought so many kids and like everybody wants to talk and see her.
I'm convinced that Fernanda wakes up every day to think that she can dress up and cosplay that day.
I love it.
Yeah,
I love it the way she's like.
You remember the when we had the grand opening here, and she dressed up as a K-pop demon hunter, and the kids loved it. They went wild for her, and they was just there. And then she did the demonstration in cosplay, and everybody in the display glass was just loving her and seeing her doing her demonstration as a K-pop demon hunter cosplay character.
Yeah. And you know what? When it was a Halloween, like last year, and she was like, "May I come to work like being dressed like every month, like every day at the work?" I was like, "Sure, just do whatever." And she never appeared in a different. I mean, she never appeared in the same costume. Every time it was a new one, and it was like, girl, we need to lift you as an artist. We need to do a show. We need to do this. Let's go.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, I think that, like I said, she wakes up every day thinking, what can I wear in cosplay today? And she probably has half of her closet in cosplay costumes. She might have two closets.
Two closets.
But you know, every day she's here and she wants to be a part of the workshop. She wants to dress up. Come on over. We'll have you. You know?
Yeah,
But
I love Fernanda. My son loves her too, and
yeah,
she's a big helper for sure. I'm blessed having her.
Yeah, definitely. And so, so Nature Through Our Hands is going to be very immersive. How many artists did you end up getting at the last?
So actually, on a regional artist list, it's supposed to be like a glass work, but the lady, she said her daughter actually comes in town, and specifically on the day she couldn't make it, so something full off. I'm sorry about that, but It's gonna be a couple, not a bigger one. I want to engage with RJ. You remember RJ?
I do.
Yeah, he has a beautiful artwork with flowers, with a butterfly, and I want him to display it in the La Nube. But his mom is a bit sick, so I'm not sure if he would join, but I offered him, like, just leave it with me, leave it with Fernanda or with Tony, so we will take care of your art. Just we'll see what happens.
Of course.
The rest is, I know on a Saturday we do have 3 or 4 different vendors, like little clay made stuff, like little canvases and other things. So still have working on the schedule for Friday and Sunday, but Saturday we're pretty much booked for the vendors, for the artists, and I will give you the schedule.
Okay. Yeah. Please do so, because I know that things have been changing. I know that what we've been doing as far as our part, and I know that I was going to get a schedule from you very soon. So it'll definitely be help us to get the ourselves situated, and with everything happening today, hopefully the speed test goes good. We'll be able to cover a lot of the event, and if you can come out, definitely want you to come out. And if you can't, you can watch the live stream. You're going to miss it, but you'll be able to watch the live stream. And if you miss the live stream, you're going to be able to watch it on replay on stream915.com. Yeah, so that's pretty cool, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else you want to add?
Just follow us on social media, Stream915 and DIY Workshop El Paso. So
Yeah.
definitely stay tuned for our upcoming events.
Yeah, I've been putting your socials, DIYworkshop.ep for Instagram on this live stream, and I also been putting the workshop website, DIYworkshopep.com, to book, and you can book your next workshop right there. If you wanted to add the charcuterie board food options, you can do that too.
Yeah.
It's all right there. Yeah, and it's going to be interesting, and especially when we do our first workshop and we finally get the bookings, and we finally get the people to pack this place, and we get our first show. It's going to be wild. I'm excited about that part for sure. You know.
Yeah. So it's gonna be new, something different.
Indeed.
It's not gonna be just painting class. No.
No. It's not going to be just a painting class. I mean, if you want a painting class, fine. Go to the wineries, go to the wine festivals, and sip and paints and stuff like that. Cool. I mean, I get that. But we want to do it just a little bit different. We want to do it
a little bit
fun,
spice.
We want to add a little spice, right?
And
a little fire.
Magical sprinkles.
Yes. And it's going to be cool. And the coolest part about it is that everybody inside the Shoppes of Solana are going to be able to walk by and see it, and they're going to be like, I want to participate.
Or they would see them online and like, I saw them doing that.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, or they watch it on a live stream.
I remember I've seen you on the live streaming with Stream915. I saw you doing it.
Yeah, I want to do it now. I want to be a part of it. So yeah, definitely come out, and we're gonna have multiple workshops every month. So just don't think like one a month and we're gonna miss out. Don't worry about that. We're gonna have multiple ones a month that we offer, right? And you'll be able to book it at DIYworkshopep.com. That's DIYworkshopep.com. Any final thoughts?
No. Just stay hydrated. It's getting hot outside.
Yes.
And that's why we're doing all of these workshops and exhibition indoor.
Yes, indoors. And just to recap, Nature Through Our Eyes happening this weekend, starting May 15th, Friday, and it goes all the way through the weekend. May 17th, we're going to have displays, you're going to have DIY workshops, you're going to have artist displays, you're going to have some vendors, you're going to have
petting
zoo, right? Hopefully we'll be able to live stream, God willing, everything works out with the test today on Saturday. We're also going to program Stream915 Radio to have a very serene atmosphere with music and nature sounds. And we're going to have never before seen video drops at the event that you can only see at that event. You'll have to wait a few days if you miss it. At stream915.com is where you'll be able to watch those videos. But we're going to drop them first at Nature Through Our Hands. So, Rufina.
Yes.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for inviting.
Absolutely, very much
It's
appreciated.
it's not just over the phone and you
It feels different, doesn't
very
it?
different.
It definitely feels different, you know, and you see people walking by and they're just like, what is going on in there? What are they doing? What is that? Right? And then they just keep walking by because they're like, no, we're not going to mess with these people. They're crazy. They're nuts. Yeah, we don't want to deal with them. But cool. When we come back, we will pretty much wrap up the show because we just have just a few minutes left, and we will be back with the Workday Grind. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I want to thank you so much for listening on Stream915 Radio. If you have a chance, go to stream915.com, create your free account, and listen to Stream915 Radio and the Workday Grind. And when we come back, we will wrap things up here on the Workday Grind. I'm Tony P at Stream915 Radio, so stay tuned.
Coming to you live from the Shoppes of Solana in West El Paso. It's the Workday Grind with TonyP on Stream915 Radio.
Our socials, like to thank you for watching on our socials, but if you really want to get a better Stream 915 and Workday Grind experience, highly encourage you to go to stream915.com, create your free account, and click on Stream 915 Radio because you can actually hear the music. Now, why can we not play the music on socials is because of copyright issues. But on Stream 915 Radio, we are fully licensed to be able to play the music that you have been hearing over the past 2 hours and plays 24/7 when we are not doing our live show. So that's just the reason why. But you can go to stream915.com, create your free account, click and listen to Stream 915 Radio 24/7. We also have our live streaming shows like mine, Workday Grind, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Tonight, Murphman comes here to sit down and he's going to do 915 Mix from 6 to 8 p.m. On Sunday, you have Jet Tags Radio. Michael and Don, they play indie music. They play a whole bunch of different variety of indie music. Plus, they talk, some topics around El Paso and what they do. It's a very interesting show, and that's from 12 to 2. And then to finale the weekend and the week, Murphman comes back here on Vibes in the 915. And that happens on Sundays from 4 to 6 p.m. right here on Stream915 Radio. We stream live from inside the Shoppes of Solana, so come by and see us at the studio. We're at 750 Sunland Park Drive, inside Shoppes of Solana, right below the food court, and right across from the elevators. You can't miss us, especially right now when I'm doing the Workday Grind. I have lights and I have everything on me, and we also have our RC track here. It's very, very difficult to not see Stream915 Studios. You can come in here and you can check it out, play with our RC cars. You can purchase 3D printed items or laser engraved items. And if you sign up for Stream915.com and show us, we will give you a discount off of your total purchase here inside the studio store. And of course, go to Stream915.com, see everything that we have to offer there. We have short films, we have video courses, we have live event replays, we have podcasts, audio and video podcasts, and so much more, all created here in El Paso by some awesome content creators that we have, and you can see them for yourself on Stream915.com. Check it out, check out their bios, and support the local creator economy here in El Paso, Texas. And just a little bit of announcements, little teasers. Official announcements have been ready, have been set for our next Screen and Share Film Festival. That's going to happen right here inside the Shoppes of Solana, and right next door with our new partnership with CFAM. And you might have listened and watched the podcast with Sergio. Him and his wife Brenda are going to be hosting our next Screen and Share Film Festival, and the details are going to be coming out very, very soon. So be sure to follow us on our socials for new information that comes out, as far as new video drops, as far as new announcements. Follow us there. It'll be there. I want to thank you so much for listening and watching the Workday Grind. I am Tony P, and we will talk to you again on Friday. Have a good one.